clay's flying, engines rolling full. Side by side, leaning into the fight, chasing that checkered flag at night. We're burning up dirt, kicking up dust, ain't nothing like racing with the rest of us. British steel, we're tough as nails, one lap closer, bringing trails from green to checkered, all out attack. We're born for the dirt, ain't looking back. Got mud in the gears, fuel in the veins, working all week just to feel this strain. On the edge, we don't play it safe, running that wall, we're hitting the brakes. We're burning up dirt, kicking up dust, ain't nothing like racing with the rest of us. British steel, we're tough as nails, one lap closer, bringing trails from green to checkered, all out attack. We're born for the dirt, ain't looking back. In the pits, we're family bound by grease and grit, building dreams from the ground, there's no quit. We live for the thrill, speed's our desire. When we hit the track, we're playing with fire. We're burning up dirt, kicking up dust, ain't nothing like racing with the rest of us. British steel, we're tough as nails, one lap closer, bringing trails from green to checkered, all out attack. We're born for the dirt, ain't looking back. This is our anthem, this is our creed. Dirt track living is all we need. Giving it all, no room for slack. Down in the mud and we're never looking back. We're burning up dirt, kicking up dust, ain't nothing like racing with the rest of us. British steel, we're tough as nails, one lap closer, bringing trails from green to checkered, all out attack. We're born for the dirt, ain't looking back. Ain't looking back. Feel the thunder roll, the clay's flying, engines rolling full. Side by side, leaning into the fight, chasing that checkered flag at night.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back here for a little bit of action as these guys are set to do battle here tonight to start out the day with streeters at I-55. A little bit of different format for us as it is week 13. Trying to get my when everything happened the other day with Facebook, it definitely got a little goofy for me. All right, looks like I got that going. What's up, everybody? How you guys doing tonight? Go ahead and turn that down a little bit. We got street stocks here tonight at I-55. Looks like we got Matt Selby in there. Oh, Jordan LeBoon's in there. Curtis Griffin, Jared Jones, Raging Ray, Michael Swank, all up in the session right now. We'll get some more in here, I'm sure. We're going to take up to 28 cars. Good evening. What's up, Tom? Up to 28 cars in tonight's race. We'll see if we get any more guys in here. I know Moody's going to try to make it in. Kick Curtis Griffin. All right, Curtis, they're telling me I have to kick you. I am not. I'm just broadcasting. I think, I got to go look. I think we're at Lucas Oil for the big blocks. All right, let's see. Looks like we are should be getting some more people in here, hopefully. Nobody. Michael, where'd you go? So I didn't give. So I do think we are at. Hold on, let me go ahead and pause this. I do think we are at What are you the champions of? This is open set. Open set. It'll be open set later too. These guys putting a few laps in. Should get a few stragglers here late. We do have a 15-minute practice. Hopefully get a few more people in here. I do know Moody's coming. Hopefully makes it in time. He just left the gym a little while ago. All right, so right now we got 5 cars. We'll see if Michael Swank makes it back out. Looks like we got another one on his way in. Caleb James. I gotta go look. I think that supers are going to be at Knoxville. And let me go verify the big blocks. Yeah, Lucas for the big blocks and Knoxville for the supers. And that'll be right after the Pro Series race. All right, so we got a couple guys out on the track right now. We got about 6 more minutes left here in practice before we get into qualifying here tonight. I said Lucas. So we will be at Lucas later on for the big blocks and Knoxville for the super late models here tonight. After the Pro Series race, we will put up those hosted and go back live. If you guys want to join me during the Pro Series race, I will be watching over on YouTube. Let's see. I know, it's kind of sad. I think we're going to end up with 7 anyway. I think Moody will make it, and we got one more coming in. We'll see if a couple more come in. People like to jump in last minute. Don't start. Oh, he had to Swank will be back too. He had to update his PC. All right, so Swank's going to make it back in here as we get ready for tonight's race. Lucas Oil for the big blocks later on. If you guys are going to run Knoxville for the supers. Right now we got 6 cars. We got a 7th on the way. We might have an 8th one with, it's going to be a small race here tonight, but that's okay. Good start to the night. And it was also a way for me to go ahead and let you guys know. Stream Hub Shop. Hello. You have about 4 minutes left in practice. I think you got about 5 minutes to get in. It's only a 3-minute qualifying session. You do get 3 laps for qualifying. These guys are putting some time in, which is a good thing. That's going to slick it out the track here tonight. And I'll tell you, all these guys are really freaking close. No dots cars. Not yet, anyway. We'll see if any more people jump in. Brundage is going to jump in. So there's another car jumping into the session. I was told a premium. No, so sure somebody will get a meatball demon. I just seen you. This is It's iRacing. Yeah, we got streeters. It is iRacing. All right, so we have about 3 minutes left here in qualifying or in practice, getting ready for qualifying here tonight. Guys, I just want to give you a heads up. Jared just dropped. Hopefully he makes it back. You get 3 laps for qualifying. 3 laps for qualifying when you do get in there. Jared Jones with the drop. He should make it back. Laboon has a quick car here tonight. He is currently second on the board. Him and Griffin mirroring each other out on the track. It's restarting. Well, you have about 2 minutes and probably about 3 minutes realistically. We got Bradley Crow coming in. It's all the same car. I was just actually talking to LaFon earlier. I said they need to give us all the asphalt ones because we just have one car for dirt. Yeah, it happens. It happens. You know, that's one of those learning things about iRacing, and it doesn't get any better in Top Split. It just gets different. I was going to tell you that me, Yellow, and Aiden found a game that was fun, but it sadly, it's just this car. This is the only car we have. They do have the Monte Carlo over on the asphalt side. All right, so people are starting to get in. Looks like we got Nick Brundage in here starting to add up some cars. Looks like we are going to be pushing a little bit more. I think it's just a generic one, but it kind of looks like a Camaro. Let's see who else we got coming in. Will Moody make it? That's going to be the question here tonight. Will Landon Moody make it to the server? He's got about 40 seconds until qualifying. Oh, okay. Yep. I know what you're talking about. Got Curtis Griffin out there in the number 22 Dynaco machine. So if you get an interview, Curtis, are you going to say Dynaco's all mine? Yeah, mini stocks are fun too. All right, so about 6 seconds left. I don't know if Moody's going to make it or not. He's probably not going to make it because his computer takes about an hour to get there. Hopefully Swank makes it in. Who else we got that has not made it all the way in yet? Can't tell that number. We'll see what happens here tonight. See who else gets in there. Guys, you got 3 laps here. You got 3 laps. 3 laps for qualifying. Yeah, it does look like a definitely looks like a Camaro. All right, looks like Raging Ray going to be the first one out on the track here tonight to start his first lap. I expect these guys to take 1 lap and bail and go ahead and go for another lap. That's what I expect these guys to do here tonight. Let's see where Raging Ray is going to set the bar. He's going to set it with a 14.047. He's going to keep it going here tonight. Curtis Griffin going to go out there with a 14.197. Bradley Crow going to jump up there to third quick now with a 131. Curtis Griffin bumps it up a bit with a 106. Matt Selby out on the track. He was quickest in practice. Can he do the same here tonight for qualifying? He's just going to keep that thing low and slow, which is kind of what I was thinking might work. Oh, he was close to the wall there. Did he scrape the wall? Let's see what Selby gets quick time with a 14.024. Matt Selby going the low and slow method here tonight. Let's see who else we got coming in here. LJ's coming in if he makes it in time. He should make it in. These guys should make it in. It does look like Moody's going to miss it, but he will make it later on. As Nick Brundage is now down on the track. Jordan LaFont goes quick time with a 13.934. Jordan LaFont to the top of the charts here tonight. I'll tell you what, I don't think there was anybody happier about street stocks than Jordan LaFont. Let's see what Nick Brundage is able to do in that number 8 machine, regular on the channel. We're used to seeing him in the big blocks. Let's see what he's able to do in a street stock here tonight. as Nick Brundage goes quick time with a 13.862. What a heater out of Nick Brundage. He got zero practice before this. He had no clue what the track state was. He just came in and put down a heater. Nick Brundage to the top of the charts. Looks like LJ did make it in. Let's see. I don't know if he's going to get a lap in, but there's only 11 cars in here right now, so shouldn't be too bad. We're going to have 11 car shootout here tonight. Quick time. Like that. Nick Brundage, what a heater here tonight. LJ is not going to get out on the track. He's going to be there for qualifying. All right, guys, it is going to split you up into 2 heats tonight. 2 heats. Everybody's going to make it. They are quick heats, only 5 laps. I do have cautions off. I don't think we should need them, but if I think the leaders are going to get taken out by somebody at the back, reckon I'll probably throw it, but we shouldn't need it. All right, let's go ahead and get ready for tonight. Why did I do that? Wrong button. Starting lineup, starting on the pole here tonight in that number 8 machine. It's going to be Nick Brundage. What'd you say, Ray? Big blocks are going to Lucas. Supers are going to be at Knoxville. All right, it's going to be Matt Selby on the outside here tonight. Starting inside row number 2, it's going to be it's going to be Ragin' Ray in that number 76. Outside of him, it's going to be the 22 of Curtis Griffin. Starting in the inside of row number 3 in the number 143, it's going to be Bradley Crow. Outside of him in the number 51, it's going to be LJ Jason Parkhurst Jr. Getting ready here tonight for some action as these guys head out of turn number 4. All starts are on leader. All starts on leader. You guys know how to act. I don't have to worry about you. All right, looking for the green as I head into turn number 3 and 4. Going to be Matt Selby and Nick Brundage on that front row. Green flag is out as Brundage is on the gas. Brundage going to lead him into turn number 1 and 2 as Selby's going to have his hands full as he's got Ragin' Ray all over the back bumpers. They're 3 wide behind him. LJ trying to make some ground in that number 51. He's going to roll the bottom through turn number 3 and 4. Oh, contact with Ray as they come across the line. 1 lap complete. Down into turn number 1 and 2. Look like LJ got a little tight there as they come out of turn number 2. Makes contact with Griffin. Down into turn number 3 and 4. LJ trying to keep that thing going as they come out of turn number 4. Down the front straightaway. Going to be 3 laps to go. 2 lap shootout. We got 5 laps. Down into turn number 3 and 4. Oh, contact as LJ gets into the door of Curtis Griffin. Griffin keeps it straight as they head through turn number 1 and 2. Down the back straightaway, Brundage has pulled away from the field as they head into turn number 3 and 4. They're going to get that 1 to go. We're going to stay on this battle. This is where the action's at. As they come down the back straightaway, Bradley Crow wants some action. He thinks about 3 wide out of turn number 2. Down the back straightaway into turn number 3 and 4. Here comes Griffin. Griffin going to thread the needle. Gets up underneath LJ. LJ up the track. Drag race for the last spot. I think LJ got it. It's going to be Brundage, Selby, Ragin' Ray, Curtis Griffin, LJ, and Bradley Crow, your field. That was actually a lot of fun to watch at the back. All right, so Jordan LeBoon going to start on the pole here tonight in heat race number 2. Let's go ahead and pull up that starting lineup. Starting on the pole here tonight in heat race number 2, it's going to be the 144 of Jordan LaFawn. Outside of him in the number 27 machine, it is going to be Michael Swink. Starting inside row number 2 in the number 54 machine, it's going to be Dalton Qualls. Outside of him, in the number 23, it's going to be Glenn Townsend Jr. Then rounding out the field here tonight, in the number 51, it's going to be Jared Jones. We are at I-55. Yep, thank you, please, Vibe. Appreciate that. I-55. All right, we are going to get that one to go next time. Yeah, I figured. All good, all good. It's a tough field. There's some good ones in here. You would have had fun in this one, though. I think it's going to be some good racing, as they are going to get the one to go this time. By it is going to be Jordan LaFont and Michael Swink on that front row. Who's going to take heat race number 2? Ooh, Tag, you're it. We had I don't know if you saw heat race number 1, but we got Brundage, we have LJ, we got frickin' Selby, we got, yeah. All right, yeah, that's a hell of a front row, right? Green flag is out as they come out of turn number 4. Big jump by Jordan LaFont as we got a battle for that number 2 spot. Here comes the 51 of Jared Jones trying to get a 2-for-1 out of turn number 2. He does as he jumps up into the number 2 spot. 3 wide. Oh, contact, save it. Oh, my God. He drove through him forever. As they come out of turn number 4, Jared Jones going to keep it straight, get it back straight. Let's take a look and see what happened there. Just so much going on. All right, so it looked like he just kind of got tight there. Yeah, whack week, right? Laboon going to lead the way. He's out 1 second over Glenn Townsend. Michael Swank in that number 2-3 spot, trying to reel him back in. Swank does not want to start in 6th in this field. This is going to be so hard to pass tonight in the feature as they head through turn number 3 and 4. 4 laps complete, 1 lap to go as they head into turn number 1 and 2. Going to be Laboon leading the way out of turn number 2, down the back straightaway into turn number 3 and 4. Give Jordan LaFont the win here tonight in heat race number 2. Townsend, Swank, Qualls, and Jones going to round out the field. Jones unfortunately getting turned around there. As we get that for second heat race in, we're going to get into tonight's main event. Hold on, let me get a charger. Gotta call my daughter.
This is temporarily not available. Please try.
Why did that happen? All right, tonight's starting lineup as they get dreaded up. Baby girl.
Hi.
Hey, can you bring me my charger?
Yeah.
Thank you. Love you.
Love you too.
Bye.
Bye.
All right, we're getting ready to line them up here for heat race number 2. Or, sorry, the main event here tonight. Wow, pretty light field, yeah. I think I didn't let people know enough. It was kind of last minute. Yeah, I get it. I get it. All right, starting on the pole here tonight in that number 8 machine is going to be Nick Brundage. Outside of him, in the number 144, it's going to be Jordan LaFont. I was going to call him Laboon. Yeah, it isn't a bad field. It is actually a pretty good field. Starting inside, row number 2, in that number 46 machine, it's going to be Matt Selby. Outside of him, in the number 23, it is going to be Glenn Townsend. Thank you, baby girl. Starting inside, row number 3, in the number 76 machine, it's going to be Ragin' Ray. Outside of him, in the number 27, it's going to be Michael Swank. Starting inside, row number 4, in the 22, it's going to be Curtis Griffin. Outside of him, in the 54, it's going to be Dalton Qualls. Starting inside, row number 5, in the number 51 machine, it's going to be LJ Parkhurst. Outside of him, in the number... What number is he in tonight? In the number 51, it's going to be Jared Jones, and rounding out the field in the 143, it's Bradley Cloro. Green flag is out as they head through turn number 1 and 2 down the back straightaway. It is going to be Nick Brundage leading the way. Selby in second, kinda, as Laboon is going to get pushed back as they come out of turn number 4. A little bit of contact there. That's going to put Laboon deep in the pack as they come out of turn number 2 down the back straightaway. He's got to race his way up through as we got contact further back. 54 goes around. Caution flag comes out. Oh, just a little bobble there. Sent him up into him as we get the first caution flag of the night. Brundage leads the way. As my phone died, Lee, thank you for the share. Rooting for the 15 mellow yellow. Yeah, Jones has some work to do. He is deep, deep, deep in the field. As they come out of turn number 2, should be getting. I'm gonna make it 1 to go at the line. If that's not 2 to go already. All right, we are going to get that 1 to go this time by as they come across the line. I think they're already 1 to go, but we're going to make sure. As we are going to take the green flag, that front row, it is going to be Nick Brundage and Glenn Townsend as they come out of turn number 2. All right, we got them stacked up 2 by 2 into turn number 3 and 4. Brundage on the gas. Green flag is out. Green flag is out as they head into turn number 1 and 2. Battle's going to be for that number 2 spot. Selby down low, up underneath Glenn is. Oh, contact as LJ gets knocked sideways. Oh, big wreck down the back straightaway. Oh, that is unfortunate. Little bit of contact there. You guys, it looked like you guys just kind of met in the middle. LJ was coming off the wall a little bit, and Jared was sliding up. All right, we got a couple guys down on pit road getting some work done. LJ down on the pit road in that number 51 machine. I don't know how much damage he's got. Took a... They should not be counting. Are you glitching? Hold on. Anybody else having issues over? It tells me everything is excellent over on that side. I got 0. Hold on, let me look. Stream health. Stream is healthy. Tell me it's okay over on my side. Green flag is out. Oh, I guess as they come out of turn number 2, down the back straightaway, going to be Brundage leading the way. Down into turn number 3 and 4 is going to be Brundage leading them out of turn number 4. Jared's trying to make his way up through the field. It is definitely difficult. He's side by side with Michael Swank back here as they come out of turn number 2. These guys also good, so close as they come out. And it is open setup, so it's not the setup. It's just all these guys are so good as Swank and Jones make some contact. Jones gets tight, pushed up the track as they come out of turn number 2. What a battle back here. Back up to the front, battle for that number 2 spot. Selby has it. Townsend wants it. They're not letting Brundage get away as they come out of turn number 2. Down the back straightaway, looking for turn number 3 and 4, still beating and banging. Long race here tonight in the street stocks as they come out of turn number 4 down into turn number 1 and 2. Here comes Townsend. Townsend trying to get up under Selby. Selby gets the run, though, out of turn number 2. High side on Brundage. Battle for the lead through turn number 3 and 4. Brundage going to get tight, pushes Selby up the track, but Selby going to take the lead that time by into turn number 1 and 2. Oh, he got tight. Clips the wall as they come out of turn number 2. Brundage back to the point into turn number 3. Here comes Townsend down low trying to take advantage of Selby getting tight there. Looking up underneath them as they head down into turn number 1 and 2. Brundage leads the way out of turn 2 down the back straightaway. Battle for that number 2 spot. Here comes Townsend down low as they come through turn number 3 and 4, looking for the lead. Can't quite get there. Is my mic cutting out for anybody else? Oh, it might be if I did this and I turned away. I might have turned away. Oh, here comes Townsend down low out of turn number 4, looking for that lead. Down into turn number 1 and 2, side by side. Out of turn number 2, Townsend trying to hold on to that bottom side. Brundage holding strong in the middle as Selby looks to the high side out of turn number 4. Great racing up at the front as LaFon lurks in the background looking for that lead too. Selby makes contact with Townsend out of 2. Townsend with the lead into turn number 3. Brundage going to shoot up to the top. Who's going to have the lead at the line this time? By big run by Brundage, but Townsend with the lead into turn number 1 and 2. Out of turn number 2, down the back straightaway, side by side for that lead. Brundage has found a little something extra up on the top side, trying to hold on. Big bobble, though. That's going to give Townsend the lead to himself into turn number 1 and 2. Here comes Selby. Selby gives the door to Brundage. Brundage gets pushed back. Oh, contact out of turn number 2. Here comes Laboon down on the bottom side in the 144. Down the front straightaway into turn number 1 and 2. Great racing here as they head through 1 and 2. Down the back straightaway. Looking for turn number 3 and 4. Who's it going to be as they come out of turn number 4 for that number 2 spot as we are 17 laps into this one. Still a long ways to go. Townsend pulling away 0.8 of a second in front of the field as they come out of turn number 2. Down the back straightaway into turn number 3 and 4, still side by side for that number 2 spot. Looks like Laboon going to get back in line. Selby going to roll that high side as they come out of turn number 2. Down the back straightaway, gets back in line once again. Brundage back to the number 4 spot. Here comes Raging Ray. Oh, Brundage around. Caution flag comes out. Let's take a look and see what happened here. Swifty, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. Just a stack up there. Just a stack up. He barely touched you. All right, so caution flag number 3 out for the night. And I'll tell you what, Townsend did not want to see that one. He had a big lead going. Now Selby going to be sitting in the number 2 spot. Laboon in 3rd, Raging Ray in 4th as we work this caution flag. It's been some great racing up at the front so far. Will these guys continue as we are going to hit the halfway point when they cross the line for the green? These cars look tight tonight. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm glad you came out. I'm glad you got that follow in too. Appreciate that. All right, we are going to close into turn number 3 and 4. Looking for the green flag this time by. I have no idea. Green flag. It sounds fast. As out as they head into 1 and 2. Townsend on the bottom side. Here comes Selby with a big run down the back straightaway. Selby going to take that momentum into turn number 3 and 4. Townsend going to continue to roll the bottom. They are still side by side all the way through the field as they come out of turn number 4. Oh, this track is just starting to get good as we have 2 fast lanes, one on the bottom, one on the top as they head into turn number 3 and 4. Oh, Townsend into the inside wall in 3. Out of turn number 3 down the front, or turn number 4 down the front straightaway. Townsend still able to hold that bottom side as they come out of turn number 2 down the back straightaway. Just a little bit. It's pretty close right now. It is pretty close. I'm looking at these lap times. Last time by, Selby was quicker as they come across the line. This time by, Townsend was quicker. Out of turn number 2 down the back straightaway. Townsend trying to get that lead back as Raging Ray has moved his way up into the number 3 position. Out of turn number 4 down the front straightaway. Going to be 24 laps complete. Down the back straightaway, looking for turn number 3 and 4. Selby gets a big run into turn number 3. He's going to dig that high side, running the cushion out of turn number 4. Down the front straightaway, Townsend continues to roll that bottom side. So does Laboon. You got to wonder. I wonder how big a difference tire wear will be here. These guys running the top side are definitely using more tire than the guy on the bottom. Will that play a factor later on in this one as they head in? Oh, Townsend gets tight up the track. Here comes Selby down low. Oh, we got one hard in the wall. That's going to be the number 27 of Michael Swank. Pounded the wall back there. Back up to the front. Selby back to the top side. Townsend back down low as they drag race down the back straightaway. Great race for the lead here tonight. I mean, this has just been phenomenal. These guys have put on a clinic up at the front. Yeah, Brundage. Appreciate it, your boy. Appreciate it. As they head into turn number 3 and 4, it's going to be Selby on that high side as Townsend continues to roll the bottom. Selby that time by. Down into turn number 1 and 2. Down the back straightaway. Drag race for that lead into turn number 3 and 4. I'll tell you what, we're watching that battle, but these guys are just beating the hell out of each other at the back of the pack. I don't know if they're having fun or not, but it's definitely fun to watch. Wow. That was 10th quick. That's wild. Down into turn number 3 and 4. Selby going to pinch down a little bit, trying to find some speed. He's going to have that lead all to himself as they come across the line. 9 laps to go. Look who has woken up. The 144 of Jordan LaFon as they come on to turn number 2. Oh, Nick Brundage hard into the inside wall. Brundage gets the inside wall back there as they head down the front straightaway, down into 1 and 2. Selby going to continue to lead the way. Battle for second. Laboon down on the bottom side, trying to find his way around Townsend. Townsend with a great race here tonight. Oh, Laboon gets him. Laboon gets him out of turn at number 4. Caution flag comes out. Oh, that was unfortunate. All right. It was tough back there for all of you. Let's just leave it at 1 and done. You can call him a fucking moron, and then we can go back to racing. Yeah, I'm not trying to do EOLs unless it's like really bad. I mean, if it gives them the spot back because I call it through the yellow, I mean, that's on you guys, but I'm not looking to EOL somebody for hard racing. If somebody does something dumb, run somebody over or misses a slider, then I'll worry about it. But have fun, guys. It was great racing up front. Phenomenal racing. Brundage got the inside wall. He is done. I don't know about the spin. Looking for the green flag as they come out of turn number 4. That's wild. Down into turn number 1 and 2. Selby going to take the lead out of turn number 2. Down the back straightaway. Laboon goes to the bottom. Down the back straightaway into turn number 3 and 4. Selby going to lead the way as they come down the front straightaway. Going to be 5 laps to go as they head into turn number 1 and 2. Out of turn number 2. Down the back straightaway. Townsend looking up underneath the 144 of Jordan LaFon. Can't quite get there as they come across the line. 4 laps to go. That's wild. Yeah, it was just hard racing. 3 laps to go at the line. Selby trying to hold on as looks like Curtis Griffin and Raging Ray having a great battle for the number 4 spot. Back up front, down the front straightaway. It is going to be back straightaway. It's going to be Selby leading the way through turn number 3 and 4. He's going to get that 2 to go. Does Laboon have anything for him as he ships it into turn number 1 and 2? Laboon trying to roll that middle lane as they come out of turn number 2, down the back straightaway through turn number 3 and 4. He's going to get one more chance to do it as they get the white flag this time by 1 lap to go as they head into turn number 1 and 2. Selby going to roll that high side down the back straightaway. Oh, he bounces off the wall. Will that slow him down enough? Laboon ships it through the middle of turn number 3 and 4. Out of turn number 4, Selby going to take the win. LaFon in second. Townsend third. Raging Ray, Jared Jones, Curtis Griffin, Michael Swink are your remaining cars on the track. I'll tell you what, that was fun. Life's a journey. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. Let's go ahead and hit up these results. Anyone in the top 3, if you jump in Discord, I'll do an interview. Selby going to celebrate a little bit. That was great racing. For sure. Matt Selby with the win here tonight. Jordan LaFon in second. Townsend in third. Going to be Raging Ray in the number 4 spot. Jared Jones in 5th. Curtis Griffin in 6th. Going to be Michael Swink in 7th. Nick Brundage in 8th. Dalton Qualls in 9th. LJ is going to be in 10th. And Bradley Crow in that number 11 spot. Let's go see who is in the Discord. I'll tell you what. We are doing... I'm just doing races. We got... big blocks and supers coming up after the Pro Series race, so probably around 9:30. And it's whoever ends up in the session. I still got to build how I'm going to do it. Selby's in here. This is I-55. I don't know where the other guys are at, but man, what a race up at the front, Selby.
Yeah, that was fun. That was a lot of fun.
Man, you guys were beating and banging a little bit. Not too much, but enough to move each other around. It looked like those cars were real tight early on.
Yeah, they were. I mean, I kind of got in there and got tight and got into LaFon there early on. And once it kind of freed up there towards the middle part of the race and I was able to run top, I felt a whole lot better. I didn't really get tight past lap 10 or 15. So, yeah, I mean, we were definitely tight to start out with. I think everybody was.
You know, I was thinking of a track. I'm like, you know what? Street stocks at I-55 seem like a good combination. We got about halfway through that thing, and the bottom and the top were pretty even. I mean, it was hard to pass, but like I said, good race, and you guys were 2 and 3 wide at times.
Yeah, no, I mean, as little as I run street stocks, we did a Wotel league here almost 2 years ago now. Me and Kilgore and I-55 was probably the funnest track on the schedule for these things. I don't know, they race really well here, so.
Yeah, they do seem to do pretty good. Well, great run here tonight. Why don't you go ahead and give a shout out to friends, family, sponsors?
Yeah, you know, first and foremost, I thank the good Lord up above. And then got to shout out Majula C Speed Shop, Carl Kilgore on the set. This was actually from them, from that race that we ran. So it was a 2-year-old set that we went on. So yeah, shout out to everybody. Shout out to everybody watching. My mom, my grandpa that watches all the time. Shout out for you to put it on. And, we'll go watch this Pro Series race here in a minute.
Who are we pulling for? Who's got to be the favorite here tonight? I know you got a few teammates in there.
Joey Lingron, Dylan Yeager, Rylan Gray, Hayden Tollison.
I thought Joey had a chance to get it last week. Was it last week?
Last week Joey's had a shot to get a few of them. So
yeah. Well, great.
Fast.
Great run here tonight. Go enjoy that race. I'm going to go watch it, and then we're going to come back with some big blocks and supers later on.
We'll see, man. All
right, bud. Have a good one. Matt Selby with the win here tonight. Phenomenal run for him. Looks like we don't... Laboon's not in here. Why aren't you in here, Laboon? Hold on. Did he message me? Let me check. He might have messaged me and my phone died, which is why I asked my daughter for the charger. All right. So we don't have Laboon in here. We don't have Townsend in here. So we are going to go ahead and call it a stream. We will be back after the Pro Series. I'm going to go watch it over on YouTube. Who's good with lap times? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know a lot of people that run sprints like that. But we'll be back. Make sure you guys hit that like, share, and follow button. As always, until next time. We'll be back about 9:30ish is probably what I'm expecting. Not between 9:15 and 9:30. But guys, be safe, have a good night, and see you in a little bit.